Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome in to Off the Board. It's 9 o'clock here on the East Coast. I'm your host, the big man on campus. We're here to do some live betting, recap the night in sports, and see if we can find any live action to sink our teeth in. A big NBA card, a lot going on tonight here on the Hardwood and the Association. We'll get to that and more. I hope you had a great Friday. Let's bring in our Friday guest, our co-host, our boy Skee Prophet, our residential NBA guy. How you doing, Skee?
I'm doing all right tonight. Uh, how you doing? I know it's a game I want to mention really quick. The Pacers. I think that's a good bet to get on live if you can. I know I see it at -1.5. I definitely think they win this game. But I'm doing well, big man. I have a lot of late night action. I didn't get on any of the early games. But how you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. I have a couple bets in here that I'm looking to move on. I do have a live bet right now, and I actually am on the other side. I took the Bulls tonight. I took them +6.5 tonight, so I'm on that for the game. So as far as the live bet, I would definitely probably get involved whatever Skee's talking about here. But for me, I'm already on the Bulls. I took them at home here, and hoping hoping we can get a couple of live action bets here. I considered, the Cavs at one point were up a few. I considered maybe getting involved with them, but glad I kind of stayed off because it looks like they're starting to collapse a little bit here as we head into the middle of the third quarter. Welcome in everyone out there listening. As always, we hope you enjoy the show here tonight. We'll be on to about 9:45, 9:50. We'll also get into some of the late games here on a Friday evening. What exactly all are you on, Skee?
I don't have anything going currently. I do have bets on the games coming up at 7:30. So I'm looking to get into some live action right now.
Yeah,
I know I
no,
said I was looking at that.
yeah, real quick. We do have a game about to tip off here. I like the Suns tonight. I'm going to be grabbing them here at 4.5. This is about as simple as it gets for me. The Clippers, I'm not really into as it is, and this line has not moved any at all. The whole world's on the Clippers. People love fading the Suns. I know that the Suns at times, or well, actually not at times, all the time are very bad. But I'm willing to think maybe at home here. Maybe they use some of the momentum the other night against the Sixers. Clippers don't play defense anyway, so I'll take 4.5 points here and hope this one, is a close one. Maybe they win the game. I'll take a shot with the Suns here. This one's about to get tipped off.
Right. I think the value right now is with the Suns, like you say. The Clippers could very well win the game. You alluded to the Clippers don't play much defense. It's gone over 6 of the last 8 games, and I think the only no, it's gone over, yeah, 6 of the last 8 games, and it's gone over for Phoenix 4 of the last 5 games. So it should be a lot of points. As far as who's winning, I kind of thought it would be the Clippers at first. They were playing really well. They've only lost to like really good teams: Golden State, Denver, or not Denver, Golden State, Sixers, Spurs, and the Suns. They've kind of lost to the same team. So I don't really have a pick on the side. I could see maybe going with the value on the Suns, but I don't really have a play on this game.
Yeah, look, I mean, the Suns at any rate aren't good. I think we all know that, but um, you know, their 5 wins have come at home. 5 of their 9 wins have come at home. So, I hope they'll play a game here. Look, to me, again, I'm not going to try to cap this and tell you that I think Clippers are better than the Suns, but I think the number at home, the fact that this number hasn't moved at all, the fact that, look, at the end of the day, I still think, with a young core, I thought the other night was pretty impressive, them coming back the way they did. I think Devin Booker's terrific. We've seen some great minutes out of Melton and Aiton, Josh Jackson as usual. So maybe they can hang around, get the job done here.
I
I'll
have a
take a
stat
free
for
four
you
and a
on
half.
that.
Yeah, what do you got?
Uh, Clippers 5-1 against the spread last 6 versus Phoenix, and 5-0 straight up versus Phoenix. Is that change your mind, or what do you think about that?
No. I mean, again, hopefully this is a different game. Hopefully these are different teams. We can make the case those are better Clipper teams too. So
Yeah, very
I'll
much
take a
so.
shot with it here. Yeah, I'll take a shot with it here. I have obviously this one, and then I have that Bulls game currently. So look, I'm laying around with a lot of fleas here, but hopefully we come out not too bitten here. The other two games, you get the Knicks headed on the road to take on the LA Lakers. I got a total here at 222. Side at 6.5. Most books. There's a 6 at Bet Online AG. Any thoughts here, Ski? I mean, again, no LeBron. I want to ask you though, because this is kind of off. It's not really about the game. It's just about the kind of guy LeBron is. I love LeBron, but what is the deal? I mean, with him and hanging out with all the the GM and the owner. I mean, would it kill him to sit on the bench? I mean, seriously, what's that all about?
I hear you on
I mean,
that. I
I know
understand
he's
that.
LeBron, but I mean, come on, man. I mean, like I thought the wine thing was funny, but it's like I mean, that was a little bit too much.
I hear you. I think he was on the bench, but I mean, our players were looking nasty, man. We played good the first 3 quarters. We played with good pace. We swing the ball, and then the fourth quarter, we just melt down. We play ISO. We don't do the same things. Maybe just some people can't make shots, but at the end of the day, we all know these games without LeBron is, how do you say, basically like a trial where they're just testing everybody, see who's going to get traded by the deadline.
Any opinion on this game? You got something?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the game. I definitely have a play on the game. I'm on the under 224, and I kind of just said already, the Lakers play with good pace for 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter, everything just slows completely down. They give the ball to Ingram, and it takes the shot clock. You already said we have our top two scorers out, LeBron and Kuzma. Kuzma just got ruled out. He had a bone contusion in his back. Kind of already knew he wasn't playing. It's gone under the last 6 of 8 games for the Lakers. The only 2 games that went over were versus Sacramento 2 times. They're like the number one pace in the league. Under last 5 of 6 home games. I'm on the under in this game.
Under the total 222.5 for Ski
I got it
Profit
at
and
220,
Knicks Lake.
but I like it still. It
Yeah,
probably dropped because this one's out. Sorry.
I want to say I want to see something here. I want to say I think no, I must be looking at the wrong game. I wanted to say that was a sharp play. Um but yeah, I mean, you have the numbers moving the right way, so that's good for you. You got money coming in on the under, and the numbers went down, so that's obviously good. You got a pretty solid number at 223. Oklahoma City and Portland. Portland one total 224. I don't really like either of these teams. Not a big I'm not a big Portland guy. I like OKC, but I don't really have a lot of luck betting on them. There's no real sharp angle here. We got a lot of the money coming in on Portland. Lines went up to 1, but not a huge amount of action on this game. Maybe it hasn't come in yet. Maybe you're waiting a little bit, but yeah, I'm going to stay away from this one. The only one I'm interested in is the Phoenix Suns at 4.5.
Let me ask you a question about this Portland OKC. Not necessarily the game first, but just general, the two teams. It was kind of a discussion on Twitter of Russell Westbrook and Lillard. Who do you think is the better player, or who's having the better season right now?
Well, look, you look at Westbrook. I mean, he's having trouble shooting the basketball, which is interesting. I would probably say right now I'd be interested in Lillard a bit more. You look at Lillard 26 points a game. I mean, I think he's been terrific. I think he's top 7 player in the league. No one will really pick it up and point it out, but yeah, I think overall, I think you see Russell Westbrook. He's been kind of awkward as well. I mean, he's been involved with a lot of scraps and definitely kind of mixing up with people. He seems like he's kind of out of his head a little bit. He's averaging the triple double, but for him, that's pretty normal. It's still a great feat, though. Um, if you ask me who would I'd rather have on my team overall, it'd be Westbrook. But I think right now Lillard's probably having a better season. Sure.
I disagree, just because I mean Westbrook is selfish, man. If you Lillard, he
Sure.
hasn't had a
No, I
player like KD or Paul George. So, I mean, you can say Lillard doesn't pass the ball, but he's the best player on the team. He deserves to have the ball and take the shots. Westbrook hasn't always been the player that needs to take all the shots, but he takes all the shots anyway. He takes a lot of bad three pointers, just a lot
I
of
mean,
bad
real
shots,
quick.
a lot of bad decisions.
I mean, Russell Westbrook has been like again very bad the last 3 games. I mean, look, I know. I mean, take out the Mavs game at 32, but I mean versus Lakers and Mavericks. I mean, he shot 7 for 42.
Well,
Seven
that's
for
no
42.
surprise. You have first team all defense, Lonzo Ball on him.
I mean, let me ask you though, Ski. I don't know how much basketball you play, but like 7 for 42. That's hard to do. I mean, that's really
Well,
bad.
it's really bad. Yeah, it's hard to do, but it's much easier to do when you're just jacking up a lot of bad shots. He shoots like probably
Mhm.
I don't know the exact stat, but probably 5 to 7 3 pointers per game, and he doesn't need to shoot that many. A lot of them are bad shots.
Yeah,
And on this
he's
game, I do have two plays actually.
what do you got?
Both of these teams, I mean, the last 5 games, OKC, they're number one in defensive rating, and Portland is number four. Both of these teams play defense. Portland, especially at home, they play much better at home. They're 7-3 straight up their last 10 games. So for one, I know OKC just played the Lakers really tough, and Portland is a little bit more rested. Portland's at home. I like Portland in this game. OKC, I mean, Paul George has been having the MVP type season, but we just talked about Westbrook. He's not really doing anything. And I just have to side with the home team on that. My stronger play on this game is on the under. I talked about the defensive ratings. Portland, it's gone under last 5 games. OKC under last 4 to 5 road games. I just see a lot of defense. Westbrook, he's been playing defense since he can't score. And I mean, you have the best player not shooting well. He's going to want to try to play defense on Lillard. I see an under here.
Interesting.
So
Yeah,
Blazers and under.
I don't have much. I don't have much luck betting against the Thunder, so I'm gonna just let you have at that one. I don't usually fare too well against the Thunder. I'm gonna just rock with two terrible teams tonight, the Suns and the Bulls. Uh, it might be a bad idea, but we'll see how it goes. I want to ask one of the listeners a question. Then I wanted to get to this James Harden question. Uh, Nolly knows.
No Lee.
I, yeah, Noli knows. I saw that guy. I want to say I saw him in another show. I don't really know where I saw him, but I wanted to ask, like, does he bet anything other than unders?
Nah,
Like,
he's trying to make unders great again. I saw his hashtag. He loves unders, man. That's what he lives for.
yeah, I just did my advice, and again, take it for what it is. I don't. I'm not. I'm decent at college basketball. Maybe you might know that. Um, might not be a good idea, bro. Again, I mean, when a league, when a sport comes out and basically says, we don't want low scoring games, we're going to call a lot of fouls. It's interesting how you handicap. I just wonder, do you just fade bad teams and hope they don't score? It's interesting. I've never seen that before. But yeah, unders are not for the faint of heart. Put it that way. Um, but what do we have here? Seth Hagen asking about James Harden in this all-time list. I mean, he's he's getting there. I mean, he's still young. He's only got I think he's got what 19,000 or so points. I mean, he's still got many years left. I mean, I think by the end he'll be up there. Do I think he'll be up in the 35,000s? No. But I mean, he's a terrific scorer. I think he's the best scorer in the league. Do you agree with that?
Best scorer in the league? Yes. And the question was, would he be compared offensively, right? If you're saying just offensively, yeah, of course, he can be compared to the greats offensively because nobody can stop him. Either he's going to score or go to the free throw line. I mean, he's on a tear right now, right? Breaking or trying to tie MJ and Kobe's record, 40-point games. He's had like 400 points the last 10 games, I think. So
That's
how
pretty
can you not
unreal.
put him up there?
Yeah, that's pretty unreal. I mean, look, I don't know that I put him up with like. He's a really great player, and I think by the end of the day, he'll be right up there. He's still fairly young, to be honest. I think it's interesting to think about. I mean, he's nowhere near though the top 10 even. I mean, he's in the 40s as far as total points, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's
Hey, I
definitely
want to
interesting to think
ask.
about. He's the best scorer in the league. We know that.
I see King Real joined us. What's up, Ski and Big? Can I join y'all? And I had a question for him. I know he's on the Clippers today. So we kind of talked about that game already. And I wanted
Oh
just
yeah,
if
we
he could
he
share a couple
oh wait,
points while he's on the
wait,
Clippers.
he's on the Clippers? All right. Well, I'm on the other side, so um maybe this could be our first contest bet, King Rail. What do you think about that? No, I'm only we can start it another time, but I'll take my shot with the Suns. My shitty Suns and my shitty Bulls bets.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talked about this game. And the first thing he says, why not? I mean, I don't have a play on this game. I'll tell you that. But he says, why not the Clippers? What is there to like about the Suns?
There's
And
only one
I
thing to
hear you
like
on
about the
that.
Suns. There's only one thing. I'm going to tell you what there's to like about the Suns quickly. Um, 75% of the tickets and 70% of the money are on the Clippers. They're a very public team, yet the line stayed the same and dropped in many locales. That's a big red flag. I'm getting a home team at home. Well, obviously they're at home. I'm getting home team getting points, and I'm getting line movement like that. That's the only reason. You know, the Suns are complete shit. Like they literally defy literally every expectation. I'm just hoping that they build off the Sun that Sixer game the other night, maybe. And the Clippers aren't very good on defense, so I don't know. Maybe just hoping for a
I
close
hear
game.
you.
What do you think?
No, I hear you on that, and it's definitely wise to follow the live movement closer to game time. And in a situation like this, I mean, I don't really have a play on the game, but if I cap this game, and I mean, I felt like I had the right team in the Clippers, and I see the line movement, I wouldn't really worry about the line movement. But on the other side, if I'm capping the game your way, and I see it that way, it definitely looks like the line is telling me to play the Suns. So
Sure,
I understand both sides.
sure.
But
No,
the one
and
thing
and
I'll say to
again,
both you guys
yeah.
is Clippers 5-2 against the spread the last 7. Phoenix 8-3 against the spread the last 11. So they're both playing well enough to cover the spread lately. They both kind of lost to the same teams, the good teams. So that's why I'm out of this game.
Yeah, again, if the Suns this year are any indication, they'll get fucking crushed in the second half. So I think you have the advantage there because Suns are just a shitty team. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, one of us is going to win here. That's the good thing. And you could even win, and I don't, and I cover. So that's what happened last time. Remember, Skee, you and I did that. Remember,
Yep, that's perfect.
remember they ended up winning like by 2 or 3, and I was getting 4. It was that Mavs game. You had the money line, and we had plus. I think King Rail was on it too. It was plus 4.5 or something,
The
and
Pelicans, I
and we
think.
all
Yeah, I remember
yeah
that
we
game.
all yeah we all won. Suns are bottom in everything. They don't even have a point guard. Yeah, listen, that's why they only have 9 wins. I hear you. I totally understand. I just we'll see how it goes, bro. Hopefully, one of us is going to get the chicken. Do you want this to count as the first game, King Rail? Do you want this to count as the first game?
While you ask
You
him
think we
that,
should?
Seth says, "What do you guys think when KD was saving the ball, bro? He took like 3 steps and slid. I don't know how you don't
Yeah,
call
it was
that, or
ugly.
how can you justify that?"
They're scared of him.
So the Rockets beat Golden State and the refs, right? They didn't just beat Golden State. The refs wanted Golden State to win.
Oh,
I mean,
of
that's what it seemed like
course.
to me.
They're the golden child. Every they're like when I was younger. My sister, she was the golden child too. Everything she wanted, she got. She never got in trouble. You know. And I was like the Rocket. Um, you know. But yeah, it's up to you, King Rail. You're the rule. You're a rule man here. What do you think we should do, Ski? You think we should put this as the first game?
If you guys both agree, I mean, that's up to you guys. You guys said you were
Nah,
gonna start at a time, but if you guys both agree to today, then
nah.
that's it.
We'll start out next week. all good.
Yeah, that's what you guys both said the same thing. Start out fresh and next week. There you go.
Yeah. But for the record, the contest is actually Larry. Get him on the show. Can you get him on the show right now?
Sure can. If he wants to come in, you can call him.
Yeah, we'll get him on for a couple of minutes here. I only have about 25 more minutes, but let's get him on. I just want to chat with him about this contest because Ski Profit's kind of like the mediator here. He can say what he can say what he thinks is fair and whatnot. So let's get him on for a couple of minutes here.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, oh yeah, tons of fun.
Hey,
And the
good.
Bulls are now losing, so good.
Utah is beating
Typical.
the shit out of the Cavs.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so glad I didn't get involved with that live bet. Shit, man. Cavs are complete shit. Bulls have blown the lead. That's pretty typical. So we're gonna have to fight on that one. Let me
Right.
know, Larry, if I get him up here. Uh, what else do we have here? Okay,
Ooh,
give
the
us a
Hawks are
couple
getting
minutes.
killed. 61 to
Yes, they are.
29.
Yeah, they're down like
And
30.
so far the Clippers and Suns are tied. Or Clippers are up 15-13 now.
How do you have 29 points and there's like 5 minutes left in the second quarter? Shock. That is
Oh, I
shocking.
didn't even peep that. Yeah, you're right. So Bucks can potentially put up 80 in the first half. Wow.
Just awful, awful.
Hey, let me ask you really quick while we wait for Real. Football game. You know who my
Yep.
team is. I feel like
Um, the
we're
Rams.
destined to win. No, 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 no. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
who's
I'm
your
not like
team?
everybody else in LA. I like the Chargers.
Okay, okay.
I feel like we're
Um,
destined to win this game. I feel like I mean we didn't even have Melvin Gordon last time.
yeah, I would say you're destined. I mean, it's a tough spot. I mean, it's on the road. It's a 10:30 start. Um, you look at the Ravens. I mean, really everything they do defensively is pretty great. It's hard to prepare for that triple option run attack, in 6 days. I think you got to hope that Hunter Henry has a big game coming back because the Ravens aren't great against tight ends. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't really trust.
Question.
I think Harbaugh's the second best coach in the league. To be honest, I think Lamar
Okay.
Jackson is fantastic. I think it'd be a great game, but I want that really solid defense. It's an interesting
One
matchup though
question.
for the Ravens and the Chargers. Yeah, what do you got? I think you got to
Which one
hope
is
that
more
Hunter Henry
likely?
has a big game coming back because the Ravens aren't
That?
great against tight ends. But
Sorry,
I'm
I was getting
getting
a little
yeah, I
feedback.
don't
I don't
know.
know.
I don't see it.
But
All right, there we go. What were you saying?
I just kind of lost train of thought. But okay, my question. Which one do you think is more likely? Lamar Jackson to have a good game again or Phillip Rivers to have another bad game?
I think Philip Rivers have another bad game. I mean, what's going to change? It's like 2 weeks, and it's worst. I mean, it's all across the country early. I mean, and it's the best defense in the league, arguably. I
Yeah,
think
they
it's
didn't
more
look
like,
so great against. Oh, there you
yo,
go.
yo, what's up, bro?
What's up,
What
big
up,
man?
bro?
Thank you for having me on your show, man. What's up, Skee? I
No
don't mean to
problem.
take no time away from you guys, man, but thank you for having me on here, man. What's up, big man? What's up, Skee?
What's up, buddy? Yeah, we're just filling some time here, but yeah, just to end that thought. I would say Ski that Philip Rivers is more of a bad game than Lamar has. Good, but I think it'd be a great game. And now that I know you're a Chargers fan, I don't have a rooting interest, so that's cool. But all right, King Rail, the time has come. So yeah, listen. I'm guessing we've agreed on the stipulations for this little shindig. 3 plays a day. You can choose whatever you want, as long as it's not. We're just doing spread and totals, right?
Yeah, my whole thing is uh 3 games or four. When I say four, I mean if say big man, if you pick three totals, at least pick one side. That'd be the fourth
Okay.
game.
Okay.
If you
So it's
pick
up to
four,
four. It's up to four games.
yes, sir. If you
Okay.
pick, you can't pick all totals or all sides. We have to at least
Okay.
have one total on one side in there.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I hate that rule because I don't. I mean, I want to. I think you would agree. Why not? Do what you know. do what you're good at, like what you want to bet. Like I'll even throw in like as long as the money line's not over 150, you can do that. I don't bet money lines, but if you do, it's up to
Oh,
you,
you know
man. I
what?
mean, if
You know
that's how
what?
you really want
You
it,
know,
then I'll,
no, you make a solid point. I didn't think about the money line factor in this whatsoever. I didn't know if you wanted to go by the numbers, you wanted to go by the spreads, what we get. And real quick, big man, I want the people to know, your fans to know, and everybody to know that this is a friendly bet. This is a friendly thing. We're not out here to embarrass each other. We are just out here to give the people something to watch, something to cheer for. Your fans, my fans. We both love basketball, man. We both love the sport of basketball. And I just love the competitive nature of both of us. You are an excellent college basketball capper. I think I am a great NBA capper. And I think by watching how you bet NBA, maybe even you watching how I bet NBA, we both can learn something from each other. And trust me, I've learned a lot from you over the years in college basketball. So I am humble when it comes to that. So I'm just privileged to be here. I'm thankful you accepted the challenge. And whatever's fair for both of us, I am completely with, bro.
yeah, and well, here's what I will say, and I think I've made it clear. I think anyone that will get on camera on a consistent basis and give out picks. I mean, there's a lot of fucking curbside lawyers in this business, and none of them have the balls to get on camera and do it. Whether it's you, it's Skee, or whoever, you got to respect that. As far as this contest is concerned, I don't bet NBA like you guys do. I do it for fun. I do it, on the side to kind of have as a subsistence kind of thing. But here's what I will say, King, and I think this is something that's important to mention. In the case, I know I'm an underdog, according to most people. What if I do beat you though? I think for me, there's no, if I get crushed in this, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't because I'm not I don't have an NBA show. I'm just looking at it for you. Are you sure? You sure you want to do this?
Big man, I am more sure than I
Okay.
was on prom night. I want this. You
Okay.
know what I mean? That's how I
Okay.
was on prom night. Hey, I am sure, brother. Look, you beat me outright. You beat me outright. I still think I'm great at NBA capping. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It just wasn't
And
my
I think
time.
that's
This wasn't my
true.
day, you know?
Right. And I agree. I don't think, again, 30 days or whatever, that's not gonna. I think it'll be fun though. It's a competitive thing. You know, I wish we could almost take bets in it because I'm sure no one would bet on me. And I got a little tricks up my sleeve. I'll be fine. I'll be kind of a snake in the grass in this little competition if I do say so myself. But we're calling on SBR. Get this out on the contest page. Allow him and I to do this. That way we don't have to track it. We put the bets in and it tracks itself. We go on every day, put the bets in, and there are rules according to it. So it should be a fun thing. I know. I know. Ski, what do you think about this? Are you excited about this?
I am. I love it, and I love how y'all breaking down the rules. It sounds like it's good for both of you guys. You guys both get to pick whatever you guys like to do. So it sounds like fun. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it. I like it.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Now let me ask you something, King Rail. I think this is important. If you were putting a number on this matchup, so let's say you were creating odds for this, and I don't know if you before the game create odds, but what are you thinking? You're a minus 600? Are you minus 800? What do you think the odds are?
Big man,
Do you
honestly,
think?
give me a minus seven, a minus 650, bro. I think
Okay,
I will
well,
win convincingly, bro.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell everyone out there, if you can bet on this, I want you to go ahead. And I'm not telling you to take your entire bankroll. I'm not saying that. I have a management. I don't. I would never do that. But I'm telling you, if you're gonna get a plus 500, plus 400 on me, I'm gonna tell you, take a few hundred, throw it on me. I'm telling you right now, just like all the other David and Goliath type stories, I'm here and I'm ready to take the crown no matter what. He's got a king name. It's going to be King Big Man after this. All right. Um, I'm I have I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve. Guys like Donnie Rightside, they know my little system in NBA. We're going to be just fine here. It's going to be a fun competition. We're doing it for the
Yeah.
people. And again, to SBR, let's get this thing going. Let's create a contest page and let's do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big man, I don't want to hold up you and Ski time, man. You guys had an awesome show going. So let me just chime in real quick with my comment and let you guys get back to hosting a great show, man. I'm loving your new show you have right now. I love the show that you and Donnie had. I'm glad you brought my man Skee aboard with you as well, man. A great basketball capper. So thank you guys once again for letting me come on here and talk with you real quick. But speaking of that thing real quick, when it comes to the rules, big man, whatever you want to do, and we can decide on, I'm all for it. I want it to be fair on both ends. That's how I want it. I would
Yeah,
love
I think
SBR. Go ahead.
not to interrupt, but I think I'm just trying to prepare for if there's a night like last night where I think you have to have at least 3 picks a night. We'll cut it off at 4. If you want to have 4, you can have 4. But I think that even 3. Let's just say three picks a day, both cappers. It's a decent amount. It's not too many. It's not too little. Spreads and totals. Whatever they have as far as the line, that's what we do, and we run with it.
Let's go. Let's go. Spreads and totals, whatever you want. You just cannot pick more than one money line on your 3 games. That is the deal.
Yeah,
If you do pick a money line, it has to only be one time on that card.
yeah. The money line has to. We can't be putting like. And I know you don't do this, and I don't do this either. But like people will pick like I see some of these fucking yahoos putting out you know you know 17 parlays with you know minus 1,000s and stuff like that.
Yeah, no,
But
no, yeah. Hell
um,
no.
but yeah, so we'll do that, and we'll have some fun with this. I'm looking forward to it. I'll also be willing to, if you want to put up $500 or what, I'm willing to put up whatever. If you want to put a couple dollars on
I,
this as well, have a friendly wager. I'm up for it. Whatever you want to do.
hey, well, listen to this. How about we do this? How about we bet $500? 250 actually goes to the winner. The other 250 goes to a charity of the winner's choice.
I'm
How's
not.
that sound?
I'm fine with that. That'd be great. And also, what we'll do as well is I need you to throw that shirt in as well. Can we do that?
Oh, you like the shirt?
That would
You like the shirt?
it actually would probably look pretty good at the shore. I'm in on that. I don't know if I don't think it'll fit me. I'm a bit bigger than you, but as far as weight, but you got to let me know where you got. What's that? What is that? A Tommy Bahama? I like that shirt. It looks
Hey,
solid.
actually, I don't know what the tag is. I know my wife got it. I think it's something from H&M. You know what I mean? You know these new millenniums, the way my wife dressed. She's an H&M shopper and all that other shit. So she grabbed it for me. I appreciate her for it. I want to go to Hawaii. Every time I wear this shirt, I want to go hang out in Hawaii or go chill on the beach somewhere, big man. I'm not gonna lie to you. The shore sounds so perfect. Before I get out of here, though, big man, real quick, it is an NBA game going on right now, and the Bucks are totally just whooping the Hawks' ass. The Hawks are down by 34 points right now. I'm telling you guys, I watch it all the time. This is my bread and butter. When I watch the team get blown out early, 30-some points, 20-some points, I like to jump on that team. So if you guys can take the Hawks right now, maybe 31, 32 and a half, anything about between 29 and a half or more, jump on it. And trust me, it will cash for you guys. Just let it play out and let it do its thing. That's all I have to say.
I'm grabbing 35 and a half right now. I'm gonna rock with that. So look at these fucking bets I have. I have the fucking Suns, Bulls, and Hawks. Fuck, man. Get me an AK-47. And listen, hey, before you go, King Rail, I got to point something out. You see this shirt I'm wearing here? That's what I am in NBA, cuz. All right.
Okay. Hey, I love the competition. I love the smoke. You a boss. You are a big man. Hey, man, I'm as privileged and honored to be on the same platform as you and the rest of you guys from Sportsbook Review. And you are a great individual. People all think we have our smoke, we have our issues, but deep down, we had our conversations. We both want the same thing. We want to win. We want the people to watch, follow, support us. And this is all basketball, you guys. This is basketball. If you're not competitive in sports, if you're betting it or watching it, why are you in this shit for? Get out of it if it's not for you. You know what I mean? Much love to you, big man. Much love to you too, Skee. You guys have a wonderful show going. Enjoy your night. Good luck. And big man, we'll get this shit straight over the weekend and we'll have it ready by Monday, brother. Thank you for having me on.
Sounds good. You have a nice weekend, King Rail.
All
Cheers. All
right.
right.
Later,
We'll
real.
speak to you next week. Take it easy. King Rail obviously has the LA Clippers tonight, and they're looking very solid to start out here. Skee, not really a great proposition to take the Hawks, the Suns, and the Bulls. The Bulls are winning though, so hopefully
I like
hopefully
the
they can
Hawks
keep
with the
it up.
points though.
I'm getting 35.5, so
That
I'm
seems like
rocking
very
with it.
hard to lose.
Yeah, well, hey, listen, I mean, it is the Hawks, so and we're not even at halftime yet, and they've already given up 73 points. Let's hope the injury uh, police come in and they take everyone out. That would be great. Yeah, thanks, Dexter. Appreciate that. I've not really proven to be a legend in basketball. I just do it for fun. If this was summer league or something, I think I'd be the favorite. But yeah, we'll see. It'll be a fun banter back and forth. And I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, Ski, we are going to look to wrap it
Where we
up
left
here.
off, real quick. Real quick.
Yeah, what do you got?
I saw Seth earlier ask. He said Donnie mentioned it earlier about the Ravens have Justin Tucker,
Tucker.
and that's a big advantage because shit, as a Chargers fan, I close my eyes and hold my breath when we kick field goals for the past I don't know how
Do you
many
even know
years.
who their
So
kicker is now?
I don't even know. No, I don't. I just
Yeah, he's
know
a
I
Michael
have no confidence
Badgley.
he's gonna make it.
He's a rookie.
Whoever we get every time we let somebody go, they end up missing the same way. So I have no confidence we're gonna make field goals every time we go up to kick one. So that's a big advantage. Big point.
Yeah, no, I mean, it feels like when you get inside like the 50-yard line, I mean, Tucker is pretty automatic. I mean, he's fantastic. But for the record, I mean, Badgley's actually been okay. I mean, he made, you know, made a field goal against Baltimore in the first game, 38-yarder, hit his extra points. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, a big advantage for Beemore, obviously being at home here and with a nice kicking advantage, especially when you have two good defenses here. That could be important. Um, Couple comments here. Dan Kelly, I'm getting my ass kicked today. It was due. Well, hey, it happens, bro. Um, Settle down, Rob Job. A Toon
Yeah, the
Squad beat
Bulls,
them on.
you're looking good right now.
Yeah, I'm looking
78,
good without.
75.
Didn't the Toon Stars beat the Monstars? The Toon Squad in Space
Yeah.
Jam? Yeah, so I mean, Rob Job might be onto something here. Nolly knows his 650 King Rail, big man 450. Listen, I want to tell you a story about this kind of situation. Um, in Philadelphia, Ski, where I'm at, back in the day, there was a mob guy, and somebody put a hit out on him, and it was for a 500,000. And you know what he said to the camera when he was asked about it? Give me the 500,000 and I'll kill myself.
That's a
So
lot of
there we
money,
go.
man. He wanted that guy gone.
I might just bet on myself, here. Floyd Mayweather does that once in a while. So we'll have to see if there's odds for this. But no, I like the
I'm
bet.
sure.
250 to a charity, and listen. To be honest, if I win, I'll give all 500 to a charity. I don't have a problem with that. Um, whatever we do here. But yeah, you know what? It'll be fun. Hawks down 33 at the half. So I'm working with 2.5 points here, which is just real nice. So let's hope we can go on a little 10-0 run out of the break. The Jazz are just destroying the Cavs. Fuck, man. Yeah, this game was 49-48 at half. Cavs are winning. They're now down 116-82. They've been outscored 68 to 34 in the second half. Ugly.
I feel like they've been on
Ugly.
82 forever. It was 82 to 96, I think. Or I don't know. I might be tripping, but I feel like they were on 82 forever.
No, I feel like you're right. It's been pretty hard to watch this game, and I'm glad I didn't get involved. I was going to take the Cavs plus 5.5. It's live betting's truly amazing in the NBA because sometimes bets look so good. Like you're getting 5.5, and they're up by 6, and you're like, okay, cool. I'm kind of up 11. Leads go quick in the NBA. Couple
Very
other
much.
scores here. Bulls up 78-75. Hopefully they can keep their foot on the gas here. We're just about to start the fourth quarter. Timberwolves up 90-80 over the Orlando Magic. We're knotted at 78 here in the Heat and the Wizards. I'll tell you what, Wizards were a sharp side tonight. The only reason I didn't take them is because they weren't at home. I prefer the Wizards at home. You also have the Nets and Grizzlies knotted up. It's hard to not take the Nets as an underdog right now, live, Ski Profit.
That's your favorite team right there. I know you love the Nets,
Oh yeah.
but
Speaking
I
of my
mean
favorite,
the Grizzlies.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, finish up.
I honestly think the Nets win. I'm not sure that the Grizzlies pull it out. I'm just not high on the Grizzlies right now. That's all I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
it's a road game. I'll stay away. One team that I am a fan of, the Sixers. Again, I'm going to make this clear. Fucking fire Brett Brown. Cut him loose. It's done. Move on. He is not the guy for this team. He's not a good enough coach. He's not able to handle these egos. Cut him loose. You should have cut him loose after last year. The debauchery of last year in the playoffs was a mess. Cut him loose. Bring someone younger in, someone that can relate to these young guys. You go into college and grab Eric Musselman from Nevada. Yeah, get one of these young coaches in there. I've about had it with Brett Brown. So
Oh yeah, I did
that,
see. I didn't look too much into it, but Jimmy Butler was challenging him on his role, right, in the offense. Did you hear
yeah,
about that?
yeah, and he has every right to. You went out and got Jimmy Butler to win games, and to stop with this bullshit environment that you've had. And he's your guy. You have to start around him. And you know, y-
I feel like him and Embiid don't like each other.
I don't know. I haven't heard that. I mean, Embiid's a pretty likable. I mean, a lot of people like him. I don't know. I don't know the inner workings there. I
The
haven't heard
reason I
anything.
say is because I feel like whenever Jimmy Butler is getting the ball more, Embiid, his body language just look like I don't know, he's not into it, and then he like starts to
Yep.
complain or like I don't know. That's kind of what I get from it. I think he doesn't like Jimmy Butler taking over. He wants to take over all the time.
Yeah. Well, he needs to relax a little bit. Um, Any FA Cup you're looking at tomorrow? I'm not a big FA Cup guy to be honest. Um, I don't think it's a tournament that is as important as it used to be. Um, I'm kind of looking at a game on Sunday, but I don't really have much in the FA Cup. You never know who's going to be in these in these lineups. Tottenham today threw everyone out there, and by the way, shitty move by them, up 6-0 to bring in their best player to get his seventh goal. That was weak. But yeah, I don't really bet FA Cup too much. Too big a card to really care much about. Yeah, I kind of like Newcastle against Blackburn Rovers. They should beat Blackburn. They're at home. They're not having a good season in the Premier League, so I'd imagine they'd put a little bit more emphasis on this. Actually, as this tournament kind of gets a little bit smaller, we'll speak to Flash about this. Flash played in the FA Cup. He knows how these teams are. He gave me some great info last year on Leicester City. So, yeah, if I'm looking anywhere, it'd be Blackburn, Newcastle against Blackburn. I think they'll get the job done there at about 1.8 to minus 120. Kind of like Norwich against Portsmouth as well, but I need to see these teams before I get interested. On the surface, I'd look Newcastle. Sunday though, I like Watford -2 against Woking. Woking is a sixth level English side. They've basically won these crazy games to get here, and they're kind of really overachieving. I mean, you have a sixth level team here against the Premier League team. That's like the equivalent ski profit of like, some low level college team playing like the Warriors. Like it's not even on the same level. I like Watford big. They should win 4 or 5-0 in this game. Um, and that's about it for me, Dominic. If I had to play it, I'm not a big FA Cup guy, especially right now. It's
But do
too
you
early.
like the Eagles though? No, I'm just
I
kidding.
do. I do think the Eagles will cover. I don't know if they'll win, but I think they cover for sure. It's too many points.
Yes, a lot of
Um,
points for sure.
It's definitely a lot of points. And I'm not looking to fade Nick Foles right now. I mean, Nick Foles is on fire. I don't want to hear. I mean, I know they got a great defense over there. But as far as
Is
for
he hurt
me,
though?
no, he's not hurt. He's fine. Um, the Vikings were also a good defense last year. They were the best in the league, and the Eagles totally destroyed them. So, for me, I'll rock with the Eagles. I think they cover. I don't know if they win, but I think they cover. Um, no, it's actually Watford, Dan. I know what I'm talking about. It's Watford. Wofford is Wofford. Watford is Watford. Look at the spelling. Watford. Wofford is a school in South Carolina. But I see your point. I think you're getting them confused. But all right, guys, we got to go. Skee, you like the Blazers and the under tonight. You also like the
And
Lakers
the Lakers
under.
under.
Yep, yep. I'm on nothing really else other than the Suns, and they're getting fucking killed. So we'll hope they can make a comeback. But I'm pretty done with the Suns. Seriously, I'm pretty done with them. I'm really pretty
Yeah,
done with them.
it's
Even
hard to back
linemen,
them. I hear you.
fuck, amazing.
I
But all
I
right,
looked at it
guys.
earlier and it was interesting. So I feel you on that.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. But all right, guys, I gotta go get a haircut. I got to attend to some things here. Ski, have a great night. As always, we appreciate seeing you. We'll see you next Friday. Thanks to King Rail for joining us as well. Thank you, Big Boss. Appreciate that. Yeah, I am pretty smart, aren't I? Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey, programming note here, guys. Also, 11 o'clock tomorrow. Closing line. Me and Ian Cameron. We'll break down the college basketball card. Drew Martin, new host of the show. Drew Martin will host the show. So it's the three amigos going forward. So make sure you join us for that tomorrow. We'll go over all the big games of college. I'm on a 16 and 24 run in college basketball. 16 and 8, or sorry, 16 and 9, 25 game run. So everyone have a great day. Thanks for joining us here. Thanks, Ski. We'll see you next week. Have a great night. Larry, thanks for boosting. We'll see you Monday here. Ian Cameron will join us on Monday here on the Off the Board show. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.